Hey everyone, DB Explorer here. Welcome to the Riu Reggae 5-star, adults only, all-inclusive resort tour. If you have any questions about the resort, please put them in the comments and I will respond. Let's start by making our way through Sangster International Airport. Let me tell you, it was a little hectic. It took about 30 minutes. There is a way to pass through quicker with a service called Club Montego Bay. The resort is a short 10-minute drive from the airport. This means that you will hear planes flying overhead from time to time. The check-in process went smoothly and they even brought us a glass of sparkling wine. In this lobby area, you will find the lobby bar, and this is the place to go to get specialty coffees. There are also late night snacks in the lobby bar, but they were nothing special. Moving along to the pool area, there are 3 swimming pools. The quieter pool is in the center of the resort. To the right of that, there's another pool with a bar, which is also quieter, and to the left of it is the party pool. At the party pool, there are pretty much activities going on all day long. The music does tend to bleed over from the party pool into the quieter pool, but it's all good. For a fee, you can jump on the catamaran party boat that stops at the resort and head out for the day or a half day. Now, for those of you that like to spend a lot of time in the ocean water, I recommend bringing water shoes. This is tip and trick number 1. There is quite a bit of seaweed in the ocean water, so if you like to head further out, or if it's really important to you to spend a lot of time swimming in the ocean, then those shoes are recommended. On my YouTube channel, you will find a beach walk video where I walked across the beaches at all 3 Riu resorts, Riu Reggae, Riu Palace, and Riu Montego Bay. If you want to see what that walk is like, please feel free to check out that video. You will often see individuals in kayaks selling souvenirs and other traditional Jamaican products, if you know what I mean. These guys are super nice. If you're not interested, just say no thank you and they will leave you alone. Now, if you do decide to buy a traditional Jamaican product, make sure to haggle a bit to get a better price. Coming up here on the right is the Jerk Chicken Shack. We had lunch here on a couple of occasions. Not only does it serve jerk chicken, but it does provide rice and varied vegetable dishes. The food at the Jerk Chicken Shack was excellent. I highly recommend it. On that note, the food at the resort was excellent overall. And coming up in this video, you'll see several images of the food, the restaurants, and the buffets. Keep watching for tips and tricks number 2 and 3, where I will discuss food and drinks. And following the restaurants, we'll take a look at the room. On that note, I have prepared a specific room review video that you will find on my YouTube channel. On the right here is the Water Sports Center, where there are sailboats, kayaks, and pedal boats. After eating so much food, we took out the pedal boat for a spin to get some exercise. The pedal boats and the kayaks are free. The sailboat is also free, but they expect you to have experience. If you don't have any experience, they will ask you to take a lesson for a small fee. At this point in the video, I want to be fully transparent with you about how I felt about the 3 beaches at these 3 resorts. The sand at the shoreline is natural sand, but once you're off the shoreline, it is all man-made sand, which is a crushed stone that is very similar to sand. In my travels around the world, I've experienced much nicer beaches, particularly if you like to spend a lot of time in the ocean, playing around with the waves, that kind of thing. However, the quality of the resort overall, the food, the hotel room, the service, the nightlife completely makes up for it. Further, when you stay at Riu Reggae, you get to spend time at Riu Montego Bay. We ate at the buffet at Riu Montego Bay and it was excellent. We also went on the water slides. Please feel free to check out my water slide video, which is on my YouTube channel. I want to give you a heads up that I experienced a small injury on the Torbellino water slide. So be careful before you go on that one because it does bounce you around a bit. Now let's talk about the restaurants because the food at this resort was absolutely amazing. Tip and trick number 2 is with respect to the a la carte restaurants. The a la carte restaurants did not allow for reservations. These restaurants open at 6:30 p.m. If the restaurant is busy, show up 10 minutes before the a la carte restaurant opens. Grab yourself a drink at the bar and stand in line and chat with the other people who will also be in line with you. There are 3 a la carte restaurants, the Culinarium, the Dolce Vita, and Bamboo. They were definitely all worth checking out. As I mentioned before, we found the quality of the food at the resort to be excellent. There is also a steakhouse which is tucked away at the back of the buffet area. Our favorite restaurant out of the 4 of them was probably the Italian restaurant. If you're not in the mood for one of the a la carte restaurants, the buffet for breakfast, lunch, or dinner was also very good across the board. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we did eat at the buffet for lunch at Riu Montego Bay. We also spent a couple of afternoons there. Riu Montego Bay has water slides and also has 7 swimming pools. If you're looking for a much quieter pool, you will find it at Riu Montego Bay. Now stay tuned for tips and tricks number 3, where an important tip with respect to the drinks is coming right up. I'm also going to take you for a quick spin through our room. Feel free to check out the YouTube video on my channel called Riu Reggae Room Review. That'll give you a more comprehensive look at the room. One last thing that I did want to mention about the food at the resort is that there are Jamaican food options at the buffet and they were delicious. There are also good vegetarian options for those of you that are vegetarians. Tips and tricks number 3 with respect to the drinks is coming right up. Now we booked into the standard room, which was totally adequate for us. The great thing is that there are 2 sinks in the bathroom. There's a safety box to secure your valuables. There are bathrobes. There are blankets in case you get cold. There was a balcony. And you will see in a few short moments there was a liquor dispenser in the room with 3 bottles of liquor in it, as well as a bar fridge with Coke, Sprite, soda water, and 5 Red Stripe beer. The bar fridge was restocked regularly and the room was kept immaculately clean. At this point, I want to address tips and tricks number 3. The drinks at the resort tend to get pretty sweet. What I recommend you do is to ask for an extra shot. When you get that extra shot, you can drink less drinks and have more of an effect. In that way, you consume less sugar. I hope that all makes sense. The other tip and trick is to order a smoothie, a non-alcoholic smoothie, and ask them to put a shot of rum or vodka or your favorite liquor in it. Red Stripe beer is an easy to drink beer and it was really refreshing. The wine at supper was just okay. I guess it all depends on how fussy you are about wine. Now, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll be more than happy to respond. Have a great trip wherever you choose to go. Peace.